It's a little food shop haul today. Stay with me and I'll show you what I got. Hi guys, thanks for being with me today. So it's been a little while since I've done a food shop, like a good size food shop. So I've nipped out and I've just got a few things. Well, I say a few things, a fair few things. And I'm going to show you what I've got. I've literally been in the house 10 minutes. I've not unpacked anything, so I'm going to just pull them out randomly and show you what I've got. Now I am on Mounjaro, and so my appetite is very much reduced, so I'll bear that in mind when I do my shop. But I've lost 12.5 stone to date, 9 stone just mindful eating, intermittent fasting, and just being careful managing my portions. And then 3 stones on Mounjaro because I'm type 2 diabetic. So when I go shopping, I sort of bear those things in mind, and making sure I get plenty of protein as well as variety as well. So I'm just going to dig straight in. Yeah, so I went to Lidl. I do tend to do my shopping at Lidl or Aldi's these days. So I picked up this box of eggs. Now this is a huge amount of eggs. This is a box of 15. Normally I'll get a box of 6 or a box of 10, and they didn't have any. So, well, the ones that they had was all cracked and everything. So the only decent looking ones were this box of 15. So I'm going to be eating a lot of eggs. I mean, they do expire on the 2nd of December. So I've got just over 2 weeks to use up 15. These days, I tend to have 1 egg. Either a fried egg or a scrambled egg. And 1 egg tends to be enough for me. I do feel full, but I do like eggs because it's a nice source of protein. There's about 6 or 7 grams of protein in an egg. So yeah, when I've had an egg, I know I've eaten. So I picked some of those up, and then I picked up some these beef quarter pounders. Now I didn't buy these so much for me. I bought these for my grandkids because I've got the boys in the next couple of days, and they love a McDonald's, and McDonald's is expensive. The last time I took them to McDonald's for the 3 of us, it cost me 20 quid. I know. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind spending my money on them. I live to spend my money on them. I work to spend my money on my boys, but not every week. Not every week. So and also it's not always the healthiest, is it? So what we do is we make our own McDonald's. So I buy the burger, we have some brioche bun, I've got a few other bits and pieces, and I'm going to get them making their own McDonald's. Me and my youngest grandson did it the other week, and we had so much fun, and he loved it. So I thought, I've got the 2 of them tomorrow, so we've got this. So this is 4 beef quarter pounders, and to be fair, I did have one, and it was really quite nice. Yeah, I was like, fair dues. I also bought some my cheese triangles. Now I like getting these from Lidl's because you get 3 layers. You get 24 in a pack, and I think it's like £2.89 or something like that. But if you get them from Aldi's, I think it's £1.89, and like the Dairy Lee brand, it's not as good value. So this is definitely the best value around. So I like these on my crackers, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But also I have a little tip. When I'm making my vegetable soups, or my soups, I put 1 or 2 of these in, and it makes it so creamy. I'm going to be making some vegetable soup in the next video. So if you want to see how I do it, then make sure that you subscribe, click that subscribe button, but also click the notification bell, because when I do make the soup and I upload it, then you'll be able to see how I incorporate these triangles. Yeah, so pick some of those up. I also love my crackers. If you've seen me before, you know I'm just absolutely loving these crackers. And you know, I tend to just have it as like a light snack in the day, either with my cheese triangles or my soft cheese. So yeah, lovely. So this one is sour cream and onion, and they're rice crackers. I also picked up these breaded haddock fish fingers. I was walking down the aisle and I just fancied fish fingers. And, you know, I thought, because I don't have fish fingers very often, I thought I'd just go for a really nice quality. So these were like £3.59, something like that. I'm just trying to remember the prices. They were over £3.50 and there's 6 in them. So I'm hoping that they're going to be a decent size. Let's have a little look. Hope they're going to be decent size and a decent quality as well. Oh yeah, let's have a little look. Oh God, those are huge. That's a big one. So I would just have one of these, just definitely one. I wouldn't be able to have 2, there's too much. So that is a good size. So actually I'm quite pleased with that for the price, yeah. So then I've got some more of my crackers. These are my sweet chilies. And this is, yeah, the sweet chilli rice crackers, which I do love. And they're a bit spicy, but do like them. But I picked up the barbecue. I'm not a great fan of barbecue flavour things, but I thought I'd just give this a try. So, yeah, see how we go with that. Then I also picked up these two. These are the little dupes of, or the little copies of the Molten Brown. Now, I love a Molten Brown, absolutely love Molten Brown. But I think back in the day when I used to buy it, I don't buy it so much now because I'm like trying to save. A minimum of £18 for a bottle. I know. 18 quid, and that was like, you know, the cheapest one. Now I think it's about £22 is the cheapest bottle you can get. So these dupes from Lidl, and also Aldi does the same. It's cheaper in Lidl, I have to say. I think these are £1.35, something like that. This is the Ginger Lily, really popular Molten Brown fragrance. And do you know what? It has a hint of the fragrance, but it's never going to be the same quality as Molten Brown, never. You know, a 22 quid bottle, and this is like £1.35. It's never going to be the same quality. So, you know, but it does smell very similar. It's very soft, but you're going to get the essence of it. I have used the Rhubarb and Rose, and there's another fragrance that I have used, and I'm like, I'm happy with these. Yeah, I'm happy. Being a Molten Brown, I do love you, but I can't afford you anymore. But these are a nice alternative. I also think they look great as gifts as well. And then I picked this one, Orange and Bergamot. And again, Orange and Bergamot is, oh yeah, oh, this is a lot stronger. Much, much, much stronger. This is a very similar fragrance to the Molten Brown. This is the sort of fragrance I would use first thing in the morning, you know, to wake me up, because it's that zingy, peppy fragrance, whereas the Ginger Lily is very much, is it Ginger Lily? Yeah, Ginger Lily. I remember when Molten Brown first launched Ginger Lily a few years ago. Oh my goodness, it's really hard to get hold of. This is a much softer, more relaxing fragrance. So this I would use at night, and this one I would use in the day. So I will have tried all of the dupe fragrances from Lidl, which is Molten Brown copies. And I'm kind of like, if you want a Molten Brown feel and that touch of luxury and the fragrance, definitely go for these. Save yourself a bit of cash. Then I bought myself, you know, some treats, because, you know, on my weight loss journey, if I want it, I'll have it. I'm in control. I'm not letting these control me. So I'm absolutely fine having them in the house. So yeah, there's 16 of these in the pack. I think these are individual ones. I think it's just one. Yeah, they're like these small. They're only like the mini ones, and there's 16 of these. So yeah, those will go in me tin. Either this one, me Good Vibes tin from Home Bargains, or my Radio Santa, also from Home Bargains. It'll go in one of those, and then they'll just sit there until I'm ready for it. Then I saw this. This is new. This is the Boundaries Gut Happy Snacking. I thought, oh, that's interesting, because now, you know, there's a lot of talk, a lot of science out about gut health. So the fact that it says it's gut happy snacking, I thought, I'm going to give it a try, and let's see what that's about. I don't know what's in it. Oh, it's full of fibre, which has got to be a good thing. Well, I say that fibre is good. Is it a good thing in a bag of crisps? I don't know yet. I don't know. And this is a tangy sour cream. Tangy sour cream meets sweet onion in the taste you'll want to savour. So yeah, interesting. I also picked up some Snacker Jacks, because I do like a Snacker Jack, and I'll have that with as a snack with cream cheese. And I like these because they're just light. So it's 80 calories a bag, and there's 4 bags in here. What else did I get? So then I've got these salt and pepper fries for my grandkids when we do our McDonald's. You know, we call it Nanny Donald's. Yeah, instead of McDonald's, they're coming from Nanny Donald's. So I picked these up. I have had these before, and oh my days, these chips are proper. These are salt and pepper fries. So they're seasoned. They're seasoned. Really nice, really, and my grandson absolutely loved them. So I thought I'd pick up another bag for when we have Nanny Donald's. And then I picked up some mushrooms, because I'm going to do my mushroom soup. Oh, I love my mushroom soup. And then I also picked up some sliced chorizo, because I'm going to put a little bit of this into my soup. I'll probably make it tomorrow, and then I'll record it, and then I'll upload it so you can watch it if you want. Now, I do buy me ice, I know. So I needed another bag, because this time of year I do like I like ice in my water all year round. But if I'm like having a drink, like we're coming up to the festive season, I'll be having a drink, I've got to have ice in it. So yeah, so pick a bag around. I remember once my friend said, why'd you buy your ice? And I was like, well, who doesn't buy their ice? I know a lot of people do, because this was like the last one. Well, that's a lie. There was 3 left in the freezer. And I was like, where's it all gone? So I know somebody else is buying it. Somebody's buying it. Okay, then down to my second bag. I bought some more Yorkshire tea, because girl loves a bit of tea. And then I've got some more crackers, because I like these ones. Black pepper and sea salt crackers. So you will notice I eat a lot of crackers, because this time of year I have a lot of soup, and I don't always want bread with it, so I'll have crackers with it, so it's just nice. And then I've got the crunch and the texture and the flavour. So, but they do 3 different flavours. They also do a rosemary one and another one, but this is my favourite. Yeah. Then I picked up some yogurts. Now I love the branded Oikos yogurts, really like them, but this is Lidl's own, and this is the Leos. So, I mean, it looks very similar with that creamy texture. This is peach, So yeah, and you've got like the peach fruit on the bottom. So I picked these up because these have got per pot 3.6 grams of protein, so not a huge amount, but it's a little bit. So if I have one of these and my eggs, or an egg, you're talking about 10.5 grams of protein, and that's like, you know, a nice snack or a nice start to the day. So I've got that. Then I'll come back to this. Then I've got some cheese. This is my extra mature cheese because I do love a bit of cheese. And I tend to like it. Sometimes if I'm doing a scrambled egg, I'll put a little bit of cheese in because, again, that's going to give me that extra little bit of protein. When you don't eat a lot, it's really important to find foods that going to give you that extra bit of protein throughout the day. So I eat small meals, very small, maybe once or twice a day. So when I do eat, I'm very conscious that it has to have protein in. Then I bought some cheese. This cheese, again, for Nanny Donald's. When me and my grandchildren make our, you know, Nanny Donald's, our McDonald's jib. So I picked up some of that. Then I got my soft cheese. Now, I don't go for the low fat of anything. I just go for the full fat because I like the flavour, the taste, the texture of it. And when I do that, I only need a little bit. Whereas with the low fat or the lowest, I find I'm using absolutely loads to get the flavour and the taste. So I don't bother with that. I just go for the full fat. It hasn't hurt me. 12.5 stone gone. Hasn't hurt. Then I picked up some chicken. I've got mini breast chicken fillets. Now, you know me, I love a bargain. And I was in Tesco's yesterday. I popped in and they had some reduced chicken breast. And, you know, Tesco's isn't the cheapest. And I think they were down from £4 and they were like just under £3. And I thought to myself, should I buy them or not? And I thought, no, because they'll probably be cheaper in Lidl. So I went to Lidl today and I was like, I wish I'd have bought those 2 packs of chicken. And it was exactly the same thing. It was the chicken breast mini fillets. And I thought, I wish I'd bought them because they were actually cheaper, reduced in Tesco's than this. This one was like £3, nearly £4. I was like, I know. And I could have, you know, I was like, Angela, that's why whenever I see a bargain, I tend to pick it up. But yesterday, for some reason, I just doubted myself. I thought Lidl would be cheaper. Wasn't so. But I picked these up because a girl always needs chicken. Always. Then I bought some egg noodles because I'm going to do a stir fry. And these egg noodles has 13.9 grams of protein for half the packet. So I do love an egg noodle. Now, half a packet is just way too much for me. It'll be like a quarter of the packet. So that's still a good 6.5 grams of protein with my chicken. Yeah, maybe even, you know, a bit of cream cheese in there as well. I'm going to book my protein content up. So, yeah, so the only thing with these is it says that you can't, you must keep them refrigerated once they're open. I'm going to try freezing it. I've never frozen noodles, but I can't see why they can't be frozen. Because, you know me, I just hate to waste it. So I'm going to, this is going to be for my dinner later. My chicken with my noodles. And I've also bought some stir-fry veg. Yeah, so this one has got, this is a mushroom stir-fry because I do like mushrooms. Mushrooms are really good for you. They've got lots of antioxidants in. So, yeah, so all sorts of things. So what I like to do is cook my chicken, throw in the stir-fry, cook that down, throw in my noodles, cook that all down, and then stir in maybe a little bit of cream cheese to give it that really creamy texture. So that's going to be it. In fact, when I make that, I'll do another video and I'll show you. Yeah. Oh, now then I got to. How can I get excited about chickpeas? You're probably wondering. Let me tell you. I've got a video up at the moment. It's the Mounjaro Lazy Girl soup, and it's chickpeas and mushrooms. Oh my days. The first time I ever had chickpea soup, I was on holiday, I was on a cruise, and I thought, chickpea soup, let me try it. Let me tell you, I fell in love with it. Fell head over heels in love with chickpea soup. It is oh my days. So I've developed my own with chickpeas and the mushrooms, and the cream cheese, or, you know, I'm going to make some more, and I'll bring you along. So guys, make sure you're subscribed, because the thing with these is once you make it, you know, you're pushing it out, it goes in the freezer, it's good to go. But not that this chickpea soup's going to last long in the freezer. It's so good, so good. Then I've got some lemons, because this time of year, with you know, the weather getting colder, there's, you know, sometimes I feel like my chest is a bit weak and my nose is running and all that. Got to do the self-care home remedies. So I've got some lemon. I was looking out for some ginger, but they didn't have any, so I'm going to have to go to another shop and pick up some fresh ginger and some turmeric as well. So I'm going to do like a little, again, when I make it, I will show you. So do stay subscribed. Then the last thing that I got was my bath foam. Because if you've seen me before, I buy these, and when I'm running my bath, I put a little bit. I used to put like a third of the bottle in. I can't afford that anymore. I'm trying to save money. So now I'll probably put like a good a good glug or two into the running water. So I'll probably have about 6 or 7 baths out of this, whereas before I used to like just get 3. I know, very extravagant. So this creates all that foam, because I love like a big foam bath. And then I'll use, say, like this to actually wash my body. I won't put this in to create the foam. Now, all of this, like, and any body wash, certainly my Molten Browns and that, the originals, just goes to wash my body. But to have that big foam, I use these cheap ones, and these are 89p each, and I bought 10. The other 8 is in the car, because I couldn't bring them up, so I'm gonna have to get somebody to help me bring them up. And then I've got in the car, I've got all the cat litter, all the cat food, and a load of these. I just need help to bring them up. So yeah, so they're sitting out there. So there we go. That's and then this last thing is I bought these LED lights, these string lights. These are battery operated, and I'm going to do a video and show you my fireplace. I'm so proud of my fireplace. What I've done is I've got like all my lights on the fireplace. I've put the wreath above the fireplace, but it needs lighting up. So I bought these so that I could attach the lights around the wreath and then switch it on at night when everything else is lit up. So this was, I think this was £2.99 or £2.15, something like it was £2. So I was quite pleased with that. So yeah, so that's what that is. And there we go, guys. That is my shop. That is it. That's a bit of a haul for me. Because these days I don't tend to do a shop like this. It's kind of like if I'm out and about and I nip into Tesco's and I see a bargain, then I'll pick it up, or Asda, I'll pick it up. So that's what I tend to do. So I don't tend to do a big food shop like this. And you know, this isn't big by families means or by lots of people means, but it's big for me. And my son, he looks after himself, you know, he sorts himself out, so, or his girlfriend will cook for him and stuff. So It's just me and the kitties. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you found my haul of value. And if you did, I will see you on another video. Take care now. Bye.